video we are going to discuss about few of the most powerful browser extensions which can be used at the time of pen testing applications and also at the time of bug bounty hunting. Okay, before going ahead in this video, so I just want to give a few disclaimers saying that whatever vulnerabilities which was found or showcased in these videos are not intentional, and I'll be not showing any of my previous findings which were found using these extensions. Okay, so that is one thing, and second thing is there will be multiple series regarding these browser extensions which are used at the time of pen testing, as I read a lot of articles every day and I come across a lot of fruitful information, and I collect all those and showcase it to you guys in using these videos. Okay, so as like I said, there will be multiple series regarding these browser extensions, so please stay tuned. Okay, so let's get into the video. So the first extension we are going to discuss is built with. Okay, so as I believe most of you guys know what is built with. It is one of the technology detection extension where we can just identify what are the frameworks, what are the technologies that are used, whether it is using CMS or what kind of server it is being used, by just clicking on the particular extension icon. Okay, so there are multiple extensions like Vapalizer, built with, and WhatWeb, and there are plenty of others, but I see built with as some kind of advanced feature where we can find subdomains of the target or related domains of the target at the time of hunting. Okay, so let's showcase, let's see how we can find how we can use built with extension and find one, do the recon and all. Okay, so let's take an example of an application called Swiggy. Okay, so this is the application, and I've already installed the extension over here in the Firefox browser. So just click on it. So built with will scan and identify all the technologies or frameworks or servers that are being used in the Swiggy application. As you can see, Google Analytics are being used, and WizRocket, AppsFlyer. Okay, and there are a couple of technologies also will be used, and which will be showcased over here. And okay, so as like it same works like this thing, Vapalizer and WhatWeb. As you can see, it uses Java, E, and PHP, Perl, etc. So this is one thing which most of the extensions show you, but what different features that have built with has is like it has an extra features like relationship of of this particular application or the target. Just click on it on any of the relationship history. As you can see, the relationship with history of that particular Swiggy domain is swiggy.com, swiggydaily.in. Okay, so there are plenty others. Okay, but there, who knows, whether swiggydaily.in might be one of the domain of that particular organization, Swiggy organization. Okay, so you can also try hunting on this application and find vulnerabilities in it. Okay, and click on another thing, and you can see blog.swiggy.com. So we found another domain of Swiggy. Okay, and click on another thing, and you can see swiggy.in. Okay, and swig.gy. Okay, so just we need to verify whether these domains are related to that organization or not. If it is related, then go start hunting on it and find vulnerabilities and submit the vulnerabilities to the organization. So they will give you a reward saying that it might be a bounty or it might be a swag. So most of the programs accept those kind of vulnerabilities or on the domains related to their organizations. Okay, so you can expand your attack exposure, okay, attack surface, and you can find more and more vulnerabilities. Okay, this is one of the beautiful feature that has built with has. Okay, so and there are a couple of things like redirects. Okay, we can also find related domains to the Swiggy or that particular target organization, or like swiggy.in, swiggy.fit, okay, swiggy.email, and swig.gy, swiggydaily.com, swiggydaily.in. So there are plenty others related to Swiggy organization. Okay, so like this you can find more and more domains of that particular organization, and you can expand the target attack surface and find more vulnerabilities in it. Okay, and get bounties. Okay, so these all extended features within the built with extension is available only after you sign up of this particular extension. Okay, so in order to access all these functionalities, you need to sign up using your Gmail or anything. So and you can use these extended functionalities. Okay, so this is one of the most powerful tool. I basically use it at the time of hunting of any application at the time in the reconnaissance space. Okay, and the second extension I mostly use is clickjacking. Okay, So let's take an example of one of the, any application, like let's say this application, KeralaRTC.com. Okay, so I've already installed the clickjacking extension, in my Firefox browser. I'll also share all these extension links in the description. Please make sure to go and install it on your browsers at the time. It will be very much useful. Okay, so see, in order to find clickjacking vulnerabilities in any application, you don't need any burp suite or any other proxy interception tools. You just need to install this extension and open the target application in the browser and click on that icon. Okay, clickjacking test icon. Okay, so you can see that this application is being loaded in an iframe. Okay, which states that, okay, this is a vulnerability. Okay, it has a clickjacking vulnerability. Okay, let's take another example of another site. Let's take this as an example and let's just click on this icon, clickjacking icon, and the complete application will get loaded in this iframe. Okay, so I think this is not loaded, so let's take this as an example again. Let's click on the icon again, clickjacking test. Okay, so the complete application got loaded into an iframe which states that, okay, it has vulnerability which is called clickjacking. So after this, what you need to do, you identified that, okay, there is a clickjacking vulnerability. So how you can showcase it in a report? Okay, so for that we need to just have that clickjacking POC code. Okay, clickjacking POC GitHub. Okay, so there are plenty of POCs available in GitHub, so you just need to select anyone, copy this complete code and in a text file, and save it as a HTML.html file. Okay, and now replace this domain with the target domain. Okay, and save it as a .html file and open it in the browser. Okay, so it will show like this. Okay, so the complete application will get loaded in the iframe which you have inserted that particular domain. Okay, so this is in this way it is easily find out clickjacking vulnerabilities on the go. Okay, at the time of browsing the application itself, you don't need to use any extra tools or CLI tools or UI tools. You just need an extension installed on your browser and just browse the application and find vulnerabilities. Okay, that is the second most used extension which I basically use at the time of hunting. Okay, and the next is .git. So this is very 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 important extension. You can find .git exposed targets, and you can download the complete source code of it, or objects of it, or you can also view the configurations of the particular repository or Bitbucket or anything. So you can, all those are exposed using this particular extension called .git. Okay, I basically, let me show you this thing. Okay, MSG. Okay, so I found one of the vulnerability in this particular application. I just don't want to disclose the application name and all. Whenever you open that particular application, right, this extension will automatically scan that whether the application is exposed to .git file or not. So if it detects anything, so it automatically gives you a pop-up saying that, okay, this was found. Okay, this particular application or subdomain is getting leaked to the .git files and all, .git path and all. Okay, so you might get lucky, you just need to go and crawl the complete application and access each and every every subdomain and each and every URL of it. Okay, you might get lucky and find vulnerabilities in any of the application. Okay, so now you can see, this .git is currently scanning all the domains which we are accessing. Okay, so it will take some time to identify and detect. Okay, so let's open the .git. Okay, you can find basically the .git exposed vulnerabilities using this .git extension. Okay, so and another most important extension which I'll be using in my every day-to-day pen testing things and all. So that is one extension is find something. Okay, so find something, this is the one of the most used extension of mine. So it basically scans all the subdomains of the target, and it scans the emails related to that particular target, and also it scans for sensitive tokens or API tokens or secret keys that are being leaked in anywhere in the HTML files or JavaScript files or within the text or anywhere. So it will show you in the extension itself, and also it will also showcase you all the list of endpoints, hidden endpoints or publicly exposed endpoints within the extension itself. Let me show you and give you a walkthrough on that particular application extension. So I'm just reloading this thing, target application. Here is the find something extension. We have already installed in my browser. So you just need to click on the extension. Okay, so here you can see keralaRTC.com is the target domain, and it crawled the complete application, and it is showing you all the list of domains that it was identified. Okay, so there were few subdomains like citycircular.keralaRTC.com, okay, and online keralaRTC.com, okay, online ksrtc swift.com. This might be related to the target, and www.keralaRTC.com. So there are, based on the as much as domains you access, or that much a kind of those many subdomains you can find of the related to the target. Okay, so this is one of the easy handy extension where you can find easy subdomains and everything. Okay, and this is one section, and the second section would be the emails related to the target. Okay, so there could be some personal emails related to the target. Okay, so there could be some admin@kerala.gov.in, etc. So that could be leaked over here, so you can report it to the program owner, and they will find it. That could be a sensitive thing that should not disclose publicly, so they might be fixing that vulnerability. Okay, so this is another section, and the third section would be sensitive information. So this leaks, this showcases a list of secret tokens or access keys or private keys or RSA keys, etc. that will be showcased over here in the sensitive information section. Okay, so the most informative section, this is sensitive information. I personally found a lot of critical vulnerabilities by just using this extension, and got lots and lots of bounties by just one click. Okay, so that is another section, and here is the path section where you can see all the publicly exposed paths or hidden endpoints of the particular target. So that could be showcased over here. Okay, so you just need to copy these all the paths and try to access one by one and see what endpoint you are able to access, and does it contain any sensitive information in the response or not. Okay, that is another thing. So this is one of the most important extension. I just wanted to showcase you because I personally got a lot of bounties by just using this find something extension. Okay, so coming to the another extension, which is nog accesses. Okay, so most of you guys already know what is this, okay, because it has the community edition and also the professional edition, okay, commercial edition, where you need to pay a couple of dollars and purchase that particular extension, and it automatically find vulnerabilities at the time of crawling the application itself. Okay, so that could be the professional commercial no accesses, but we also have a community version of it, where you just need to click on this particular extension, and it will start identifying the vulnerabilities related to cross-site scripting and all. You just need to crawl complete application. Okay, let's say access each and every button, each and every input field. Okay, so make sure to insert each and every input field and fill up the forms, etc. So it will, you might be lucky saying that okay, you might be finding some kind of vulnerabilities in those applications. Okay, so this is another useful extension, but I recommend go to the commercial version of no accesses because it has more algorithms and it has more payloads, which is the false positive rate is very less. Okay, so this is another extension. I basically use it. Okay, and coming to the next extension, which is link gopher. Okay, so this is one of the easy handy tool where you can get all the URLs within this target and also the subdomains within this target. Okay, so you just click on this extension and click on extract all links. Okay, it will create another tab with all the links extracted from the target. Okay, and another is list of domains or subdomains that were detected by that particular extension. Okay, so some subdomains can also be found using this kind of extensions as well. Okay, so this is the way you can basically use this extension. If you want to know only the subdomains of this particular target, you just click on this extract only domains. If you want only links of this target, click on click on this link section in this particular extension. Okay, so this is how you can use this extension, one of the very handy tool. Okay, and next coming to this modify header value. Okay, so this is by using this you can find blind accesses, and you can find costs, vulnerabilities, and you can also find if any location restriction that has been there within the application, you can basically bypass that location restriction by using this extension. So there are plenty of other users as well. So as you get creative, more creative, and you can basically use this particular extension in that way. Okay, so more advanced way. So how we can use this particular extension, I've made a separate video of it on this particular extension, which was way back. Okay, so I'll also share that link over here in the description. Make sure to go through that video as well. Okay, so this extension is only, you just need to provide the target domain and the header name and the header value. Okay, and when you click on add, okay, what is the domain you want to change? Okay, whether this is the domain you want to change, insert the another domain. Okay, or like this, attacker.com. Okay, if you want to change the header name, okay, so this, let's say this mention the header name, modified header name over here. And also if you want to change the header value as well, insert that particular header value here as well. Okay, anyways, I've created a separate video for it. Make sure to go go and watch that video as well, so that will be very much useful for you guys. Okay, and the next one is broken link checker. Okay, so this particular vulnerability, which is called as broken link checker, so which is one of the low hanging fruit vulnerability, and couple of dollars might be paid for this, or else it might be marked as informative, but this is a vulnerability which we need to find at the time of pen testing. Okay, let's how we can use this particular extension. Okay, so you just need to, after installing the extension, you just need to click on this broken link checker. It will automatically crawl all the application endpoints or URLs which are there within the target application, and as you can see, the scanning is still going on, and if it finds any broken links within the application, within the website, it will showcase over here. Okay, it will take some time, make sure to have some patience, and it will show you some kind of results which might be useful for you guys. Okay, so wait for a couple of minutes now. Okay, as you can see over here, the Apple Store, the App Store link was not there, in this particular page. Okay, so but it was marked as a link over here. Okay, so when you click on inspect this thing, like it will automatically highlight that particular text or the button or the link which is vulnerable. So you just need to access that particular URL and see whether it is vulnerable or not. Okay, as you can see, the application itself is not there. Okay, the app is not available in the App Store, so which means that it is a valid vulnerability, but it comes under not informative or anything, but we have to report these kind of vulnerabilities as well. Okay, the most impactful vulnerabilities would be on the social media pages, like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, or any pages that has a broken link, like that page does not exist, but that link was already existed over here in this page. You can basically sign up with that handle in the Instagram page, and you can take over that complete page of this particular application target. Okay, so in this way, the broken link checker extension basically comes very handy at the time of pen testing. Okay, and coming to the next extension, which is WP scan, WordPress scanner. Okay, as if that particular target application uses any version of WordPress, it automatically gets highlighted as green. Okay, so you can basically, when you click on the icon, so you can basically see multiple options over here, like version and vulnerabilities, themes and plugins of the particular application. These are the plugins and themes that are used by this application at the time of building using CMS, like WordPress. Okay, and you can also enumerate the usernames within this target. It will automatically scan and display the username, enumerate the usernames of this particular application target. Okay, and you can also look out for whether the WordPress, this particular target application uses WordPress, right? Whether the registration page was enabled in this particular target application or not, whether you want to know that thing. So you just need to click on this, and it will see whether the user registration page was enabled or disabled. This currently this page is application has disabled the user registration. And next, coming to this, check for path disclosure vulnerabilities. It would also automatically scan and show you the path disclosure vulnerabilities as well. Okay. So and also you can click on this version and vulnerabilities and look out for what type of WordPress version that is being used, and associated vulnerabilities related to that WordPress version. Okay, so it will take a lot of time to scan and showcase you the results, but it is very handy for you guys. Okay, if you want to go for a CLI thing, and you can also use a WP scanner, which is there, like you just need to give the domain, target domain, and it will automatically scan and give you the all the vulnerabilities which are there within that application. Okay, so this is another tool which comes very handy at the time of testing. Okay, and another great extension which I recommend to install is TruffleHog. Okay, so TruffleHog is basically used to detect secrets or tokens or API keys within the application, within the any JS file of the target application and all. Okay, so let's take an example of one target. So let's say Binance.com. Okay, so it will automatically, TruffleHog will automatically scan and each and every file in this particular application, and it will give you a pop-up saying that okay, these are the tokens or these are the secret keys that were identified at the time of scanning. Okay, so you just need to crawl the complete application or access all the subdomains of that particular target, and you might be lucky finding secret keys or JWT tokens or API keys, etc., by just crawling the application. Okay, so so you can see I found this RSA private key within this Binance.com itself. Okay, so you can also access those identified vulnerabilities as well. So let's say RSA private key. Okay, so there could be some tokens and everything that will be displayed, so you can at the time of crawling the application itself. Okay, so again it will show you a pop-up saying that okay, I've found something in this application. Okay, so you just need to access that. Okay, okay, this is how you can basically find vulnerabilities using the browser extensions. So these are the few browser extensions which are very much powerful at the time of in order to find any vulnerabilities in that given target. So I just wanted to showcase you those. I've collected a lot of extensions. I'll be making a lot of series of videos related to this, and this might be somewhat lengthier videos related, when compared to my previous videos. So please make sure to go through the complete video and use these extensions in your day-to-day pen testing work. Okay, so these are very much these tools come very much in handy, and will save a lot of time for you guys in order to exploit or identify any vulnerability. Okay, so please make sure to subscribe and share and comment if you need any extension, how to use it and all. So make sure to comment on the video so that I'll make sure that in my next coming videos I'll make sure that extension was explained and everything. Okay, so please make sure to subscribe and share. I will be continuing this series and every week whatever extensions I basically I believe that it's very much useful for you guys, I make a video and showcase it to you. Okay, thanks everyone. Make sure to subscribe and share. Thank you, bye.